It is time, fellow Planetcoaster friends. I have finally started a brand new realistic park build series, this time in Planetcoaster 2. And oh boy, am I excited to share this with you. In this time-lapse episode, I will show you how I built a nice looking parking lot without the use of any items from the workshop. Also, please keep in mind that since Planetcoaster 2 at this point of recording is brand new, I still haven't really gotten used to all the changes from the original game. My plan is to build a smaller theme park / water park with several thrilling flumes, coasters, flat rides and pools for all ages to enjoy. If you have suggestions, feedback or tips and tricks regarding the Park Build series or Planetcoaster 2 in general, please drop a comment along the way. The absolute best part of Planetcoaster 2 is without a doubt the new path tool. Look at how easy it is to build plazas, roads and paths. The path merges so well together regardless of the technique I use. It is super convenient and user-friendly in comparison to the original game. Just the fact that we as players now have the possibility to change colors on path textures, add custom fencing, and extra details such as benches and bins is phenomenal. It is even possible to change the color of asphalt to give it a more torn look, or even make it super dark to give it that look as it has recently been paved. Another cool feature that is handy is the ability to scale scenery and trees, for example. I will shortly show you what can be done using this method as a way to give life and more realism to planters and areas of trees. Speaking of the new path tool, the draw tool is great when making angled or curved plazas, as you only need to draw the shape and the game automatically fills in the rest. Simple as that. And now to the scaling of the trees and plants. I aimed for a look with a patch of newly planted trees, and after preparing the terrain, I planted the trees, rotated them, and changed the size of each plant to give it a more realistic look. This is something I personally will use a lot, and a feature I never knew I was missing. Crosswalks are a must to add an extra realistic touch. This can easily be achieved by grouping plaster wall pieces at a 1 meter distance apart from each other, sinking them down into the ground. One thing that is bothering me is that it would be great to be able to snap gridded pieces to the same grid as the path. Is this function available? If so, please do me a favor and tell me how it's done. By the way, if you also know a way to add parking spaces without using the items from the workshop, I would be glad to receive your help. For the time being, I'm sinking large fences down into the ground, and it kind of does the trick. However, I'm struggling when coping and moving scenery items grouped together. It is like the different axes collide and everything becomes a mess. I hope this issue will be solved, as it is kind of frustrating. As a final touch, I add flower beds in the planters, and while doing so, I noticed another great addition. We now have the possibility to add circular flower beds in various sizes. This is so handy and the result looks great. Now, once I have spent some time with Planetcoaster 2, I have to admit that the sequel has exceeded my expectations. All of the new tools are amazing, the graphic is stunning. I have already explored some of the coasters and flat rides, and as of now, it looks promising. Of course, there is still some issues and things I wish was different, but I am confident that Frontier will fix bugs and continue to give us updates, new rides, and a better overall user experience. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already to not miss out on any future content just like this. Here are some more videos you might like. Until next time, take care.